key messages from these presentations and demos. So this is an open source project. That means that you can use and tailor as you like. You can also contribute back if you develop new features. So anyone who actually implement this feature that was just mentioned. It's also open infrastructure. That means that there are public services that you can use for free. And this is open for everybody, regardless of where you are. It's also accessible through the graphical user interface, and there is also API if you want to do it programmatically, and it enables reproducible and transparent research with this sharing and having the full transparency of the analysis that you develop in Galaxy. There's a lot of compute, depends on the server, how much you have. Sometimes they have GPU capabilities as well. And like I mentioned before, it doesn't matter what it's on the backend, if it's a cloud or if it's an HPC or whatever that is. You can also bring your own storage there. It doesn't matter. It's very transparent to the user, but there are also this flexibility to use many of these options. Okay, I think that's all on the key takeaways. And now I want to briefly touch on the future, and it's going to be short because I'm aware that we are late. So we are now thinking, how do we use this also for different people that have similar needs, but different scientific problems. So we have the biological ones, that's what we are talking about this week, but we also have a group of people that are using, and I will talk about this group later on because we have an expert group on this, that are also using other types of still image data, but the information content is different. So you can see some, for example, here trees, you can see rivers and so on. So there are different things that are not so different from the biological images. So we decided to work on a project that it's just starting in last month, in March started. It's called Oscar Fiesta, and this is Fair Image Ecosystem for Shared Tools and Analysis. And what we want to cover here is the three different communities: bioimaging, this is us, and we have astronomy, and we have environmental sciences. And you see the images are still objects in a background that we want maybe to identify. So the needs are similar, and we want to develop workflows that can be reused across the different domains. So regardless of what your input is, the workflow should be still valid. And for that, we need to do a lot of things. And many of the things are related to the compatibility between the resources and the interoperability of them. And for that, ontologies are important, packaging systems are important, tools where the repositories where the tools are also important. All these things are connected so that the resources can be used across the different domains. And then we also want to use Galaxy for this, and we want to put these workflows publicly in the Workflow Hub as well. And if you want more information, there is a site on the Oscars project website that it's here at the bottom. Okay, that's all on the future for this, but we have an expert group. This is called for Image Data Workflows, and we are meeting regularly every third Wednesday of the month at 4 p.m. Central European summer or not summer time. We have a public calendar with the events, with our meetings, and many of the people that were here today presenting, so all of them presenting here are usually in this group, and also the people that I saw on the call as well. So it's well populated, people come and discuss these topics, and it's a very nice gathering in general. And then we have some events that we organize regularly. For example, there will be a hackathon happening in Freiburg after Easter. That's also where Ricardo, Leonid, myself, we will be in there. Registration is open. There's also possibility to have it to attend online. It's a bit trickier in that sense. It's not the same feeling, but we will try to enable that for people to join as well. And we are also planning to have something on a Wiley event for different sciences as well, and the Galaxy Training Academy, which is a whole week event with pre-recorded lessons that people can follow at their own pace. So that's something that we are going to probably participate. That's mid-May. And finally, we have the big Galaxy Community Conference that is happening in June and in the US, and Leonid will be our representative there. So if you are interested, please contact us and join the group. It's really very informal, and even if you don't know maybe a lot about automation or workflows and so on, but you have a nice use case or a nice feature that could be added, or you want to contribute to a tutorial, or just look at tutorial and you think there's something missing and you want to report on that, that's a very good place for for you to do this, and we will be there listening. That's all. These are our emails if you want to get in touch. These are our institutions, our funders. We also have a Matrix channel. This is a platform for chatting. So if you want to know what's going on daily, we talk there a lot. And the expert group also has a website on the Euro-BioImaging page. And we have also the Galaxy Community Hub, because we are also a community of practice or a interest group or something like that called image analysis. So that's also a page in the Galaxy Community Hub.